Right now, around 6,000 individuals use the line a month. And I think in 2024, around 39,000 people received help from 988.
Last week, Representative Arturo Alonso Sandoval proposed a long-term funding bill, House Bill 1911 for 988, Oklahoma's mental health lifeline, in the House Public Health Committee. He says this bill would add a 5-cent telecom fee, meaning that every month, every phone line in Oklahoma would be charged an additional 5 cents to fund the 988 Suicide and Mental Health Crisis Helpline. The bill didn't pass, but Alonso Sandoval says he still wants to get the conversation started on long-term funding for this service.
Right now, we do have temporary funding for 988, and there's no guarantee that we'll have more funding. And given the current administration that's only making more and more cuts, there's a very low chance that we will have funding available for this program after next year.
Jason Musgrove, the public policy coordinator for National Alliance on Mental Illness Oklahoma, says that the current funding structure for 988 is set to end at the end of the 2026 fiscal year.
It's currently being funded by a contract that we have in conjunction with the federal government and Solari, which covers a lot of the cost to fund this program, and it was meant to get off the ground over the first few years, and then the state would find the space in their budgets to cover it themselves, and that time is quickly approaching.
But some state lawmakers think next year's deadline gives them enough time to discuss funding later.
If there's enough funding to get us through the calendar year of 2026, I mean, is this something that we should really look into potentially next year in order, because it sounds like we have funding to get us through the next fiscal year.
News Channel 8 reached out to the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services, which manages 988, and they responded with a statement from Commissioner Allie Friesen, which says, "We appreciate Representative Alonso Sandoval for highlighting the ongoing need for future funding to support 988. As Speaker Hilbert has emphasized, current funding remains in place through the end of fiscal year 2026, giving us another year to secure the necessary resources to sustain this critical program."